Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about the super duper viral Mochafest event that has been making its rounds all across social media. Now, being that I was in attendance at this very event, I felt it fitting for me to give y'all my accounts on what it was like to actually be there, because, you know, the internet will say one thing, but if you there, you know, your perception could be another. But because I have not been live in a while, I'm going to give y'all just a little bit of time to come on in here. So watch this intro, and then we're going to be back to talk about it, okay? Because it was a whole lot of, and the people want to know. Okay. We are out here in Beverly Hills with Raz B. I haven't seen you on the scene in a minute, so let the people know what you've been up to. Hey, what's up? I got Amara La Negra here with me tonight at the A Toast to Young Hollywood event. Hey guys, so I have the beautiful Layla Ali with me tonight. So I just want to first start off by saying your Instagram is an inspiration to go on a path to eat healthy, and you know, it is your 50th birthday. You don't look a day over 25.
You know what?
Let us know how you do it.
First, everybody always say that. I think that's so cliche, and people know you don't look 25. Now, if you would have said maybe 40.
Hey, what's up? You're watching Neek at Night, and we have Keith Powers with us tonight.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
You know, a lot of girls was like putting you as their, you know, man crush, and you was their, you know, aspiration to take you off the market. And when you came out with Bae, you crushed a lot of people. Like, Hey guys, so I have Daniel Cormier with me tonight, and it's crazy because my first UFC fight happened to be your fight.
I'm glad you were able to watch the first fight and it was mine and I won, because that could be some bad memories.
Right, I mean, okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen it and I seen him
I thought I
come,
was gonna get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I'm not gonna tell a lie, okay? I'm gonna keep it honest. Definitely experience, you guys. That's Amarion, and we're at his word for word screening. It was super dope. Make sure you check it out. It drops tomorrow, and you don't want to miss it.
Thank you, baby.
Tk you.
It's your partner, Big Boy. What's happening in the voice of Los Angeles? Hello. You know what I do at night? I watch Neek at Night. Show you right. You thought I was going to say something crazy. Thought I was going to say something disgusting and nasty. Yeah. But guess what? When I watch that Neek at Night, I may be doing something disgusting and nasty. Look at her. Hello.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. If this is your first time here, over here we are the Night Owls. If you have not hit that subscribe button, I want you to go ahead and do that right now, and turn on your notification bell so you're notified when I post another video. But just know, keep in mind that over here, this is an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody. This is a channel where I talk about celebrity news and gossip and give my opinion on trending stories. All right, I'm a woman who has... All right. It looks like enough of you guys are up on in this thing, so we're going to get on into it. Now, I'm not sure if y'all know what Mochafest is, but tonight we are going to talk about it, and everybody is going to get brought up to speed. Now, if you were on the internet, especially the internets of Twitterland, then you've seen this guy with this orangish hat on getting himself serviced something quite, you know, interestingly at a pool party. Now, in addition to him getting himself serviced at the pool party, there was a lot of other stuff going on, and I was there in attendance, so I said, listen, let's talk about it. But before we get into that stuff that went on, I'm just going to bring you guys up to speed on what Mochafest is, what the dealio was, and you know, just, you know, give you guys a little bit of background first, okay? I don't normally do like story time type of things on this channel, but since it's viral, let's talk about it, okay? Tell a friend and tell a friend, and if you was there, let me know, okay? Okay, so this is their Instagram. So Mochafest is basically an urban festival where they curate a weekend. They curate like a Friday to Sunday weekend, and they do it at different destinations. So next month, they're going to be in Jamaica. The month after that, or a couple months after that, they're going to be in Atlanta, then they go to Cancun, then they go to Dubai, then they go like all around the world curating these wild parties that, you know, are super turned up. Now, being that I said, listen, I'm about to be outside spring/summer, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here. I done started going to the gym, trying to get my body right. Okay, I said, I'm about to put this ish on and I'm about to get outside. I call up my homegirl and we decide that we were going to go to Houston Mochafest. Now, leading up to going to Houston Mochafest, there's some things that they need to work on as far as their event planning and them making their instructions very clear. Okay, so first to start off, they advertised, hey, we're gonna be in Mochafest and it's gonna be from, I want to say the 28th to the 30th. So they put this announcement up saying that it was going to be in Houston. It was going to be this super weekend and it was going to be from the 28th to the 30th. Now, in addition to them putting this up, they also advertised where it was going to be at. They were mainly going to have the bulk of the events at the Grand Tuscany, aka the Doubletree Hilton in Houston. So once I seen that the event was going to be at the Grand Tuscany, it didn't say on their website anywhere that I visibly seen that you had to book your hotel room through Mochafest. It said that they had hotel packages, but it didn't specify that you absolutely had to book your thing through them. So that was number one. So I seeing, okay, I'm going to Mochafest. It's going to be at this hotel. Let me call the hotel and book a reservation. So in the beginning of April, mind you, this was April 28th. So the first week of April, like around like the 2nd or 3rd of April, I called up to the Grand Tuscany to reserve a room. Once I called to reserve a room, they said, you know, hey, you're good to go. We're going to give you a confirmation number. You're all set. See you on the 28th when you check in. Okay. Now, when it came to me flying in, anytime I am going to arrive after check-in time, I always make sure to call the hotel to let them know that I'm going to be coming in after check-in time, because sometimes if you don't call a hotel and tell them that you're coming in after check-in time, after a certain time, they can sometimes give up your room. Now, being that I didn't want that to happen, I said, listen, before I get on the plane, let me call them because mine gets in well after check-in time. I wasn't going to arrive until Friday at about 11 initially. That was supposed to be, I was supposed to arrive. So I called the hotel. I said, you know, it was like early in the morning time, like way before my flight, way before, you know, it was even check-in time or anything. I call the hotel and I say, hey, you know, my name is blah, blah, blah. I want you to notate my account that I am going to be arriving at 11 p.m. I call thinking that should be no big deal. They tell me that my room had been canceled and I don't got a room. And so I'm like, well, they didn't cancel my room, so how did my room get canceled? So the lady is telling me that she doesn't know what happened. You know, no, Mochafest is not like Essence Festival. Essence Festival is like a music festival. Mochafest is just like a bunch of parties and a big turn up for the weekend. So anyways, back to the story. So basically they're telling me like my room was canceled. So I'm like, how did my room get canceled and I didn't cancel my room? Like, first of all, and it's early in the morning, like it's not even after check-in time. So what are you talking about? So the lady tells me, she's like, well, we still have some other rooms available. You, I guess, were supposed to book through Mochafest. So because Mochafest was having the event, I had to book directly through them for the event. And so I'm like, well, nowhere did it tell me that, number one. Also, nowhere did I ever get any email, any communications from you guys that my room was canceled. So, like, if I had never called y'all, I would arrive to the hotel just not even knowing anything. So that was already off-putting. So the girl, she says, we have some more rooms available through Mochafest. Don't worry. I'm going to book you through Mochafest link and you will be good to go. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I'm going to give you a brand new confirmation number. Your old confirmation is no good. I'm going to book you a brand new confirmation number. And with that confirmation number, you're good to go when you arrive. I said, okay, make sure you notate with this new confirmation that I am going to arrive later. So I get to the airport and my flight is delayed because it was raining. So it was raining that Friday that I was supposed to come. And my flight was delayed like 2 hours or so. So now instead of me getting there at 11, I didn't get there till like 2 in the morning. So I called the hotel again once I arrived. Okay. So I called and made her make sure she notated before I got on the plane. And then once I arrived, I got there. It's like 2 in the morning. My flight had got delayed. But I just like to keep an open line of communication with the hotel. So I get to the airport. Now, mind you, it's 2 in the morning. I tried to go and get an Uber. When I go to try to get an Uber, none of the Ubers were accepting rides. Like they kept canceling the ride. So I call and I'm like, ma'am, I'm still on my way. I'm trying to get there. The Ubers are not working right now. The Ubers the ride keeps getting canceled. They're not able to locate drivers. It just was a whole thing. It was like a whole bunch of us at the airport. So I tell her to look up my reservation and make sure to keep notating my account that I am on the way. So this is a whole new lady. She looks up my reservation and she tells me that I do not have a reservation to stay at the Grand Tuscany. So again, I'm like, excuse me? I said, ma'am, before I got on the plane, I got a brand new confirmation number. The lady assured me that there would be no problems and that I was good to go. She was like, well, they should not have booked you. That shouldn't have happened. They didn't have a room to give you for her to make you a brand new confirmation. I said, the lady told me that it was still rooms available. She said that people were not in the rooms and she said that I had a brand new confirmation. So the lady is like, well, all we could do is offer you a room at our sister property. So I'm like, where is your sister property located at? She said, well, our sister property is 10 minutes down the road. So I'm like, first of all, you never gave me any type of email to tell me the first time that my reservation was canceled. Then I call, a girl gives me a new confirmation. I get on my flight, and all the while I was on my flight, I could have made better accommodations for myself. I said, then a girl makes me a new confirmation, tells me I'm okay. Then I land here. There's no Ubers arriving. And then y'all are telling me that I'm asked out, that I have to go 10 minutes down the road. So I'm like, okay, so what accommodations can you make for this inconvenience? Because I didn't do anything wrong as a consumer. She was like, well, you weren't supposed to book through the hotel. Since when can't you book through a damn hotel? Even if there's an event. And like, I've even set up family reunions. I've set up events like where I did like room blocks and things like that. And if there is a certain amount of things blocked, all the people tell you is these rooms are blocked. Okay. And this is available, this not. So like, why was I able to get not one confirmation, but now this is two, And she was like, well, you booked through a third party. I'm like, I did not book through a third party. I called you guys directly. I said, now, had I booked through a third party, Expedia, Priceline, then I would understand. I said, but because third parties overbooked, I didn't do that. I wanted to call y'all directly because I knew that this was a big event. I knew there was a lot of people going to the event and I didn't want to have this problem. So I was pissed. So I'm like, so what accommodations can you give me? She said, well, we're accommodating you by letting you get a room at our sister property. I I said, that's not an accommodation. What price accommodation are you giving me? Are you giving me a great discount for the inconvenience? Are you giving me some type of comp for this? Like, are you doing anything special for me other than telling me you relocated me 10 minutes down the way? She was like, no, that's all we could do is offer you a room there, and that's it. So I said, where's your manager? Mind you, it's 2:00 in the morning or whatever. And so she's telling me there's nothing she could do. She can't give me no upgrade. She can't give me no comp. She can't give me nothing but just scoop my ass 10 minutes down the road. So I'm like, ma'am, I'm not going that far. Then I got to accumulate more expenses trying to get back and forth, where I need to go. She was like, well, they weren't supposed to book you in the first place. I said, well, who is going to take responsibility for you guys dropping the ball? There should have been communication when I called. She said, well, Mochafest booked the hotel in December. I said, well, I made my reservation in April. So if it's booked up in December, then why the hell are y'all giving reservations in April? The lady, she hung up the phone in my face, child. The bitch hugged up the phone in my face. Mind you, it's 2:00 in the morning. It's cold. I'm at the airport. I'm homeless at this point, And the bitch hung up on me, and she telling me she can't give me no accommodations. All she could do for me is scoop me down 10 minutes down the road. So I called back and I said, ma'am, I'm going to need you to do better than that. She said, well, I've already given your information to the other property. There's nothing that we could do. We don't have a room to give you. I said, ma'am, what property is right next to you? Because I need to speak to a manager. She was like, well, a manager won't be in till 10:00 in the morning or whatever. So I said, okay, I'm a book for tonight, but I'm going to be up there first thing in the morning, and y'all putting me up in something. Very much something is going to be done. You're not going to tell me that you're going to give me the same rate and you going to just boot me up down the river? No. I said, but it's late. I don't feel like raising my temperature even higher. I said, I'm going to take care of myself tonight, but I will be getting taken care of tomorrow. So I go, and the hotel that was next door was the Red Roof Inn. So I go to the Red Roof Inn. It looked like you don't even want to touch nothing up in that motherfucker, okay? I got up in there, and I'm up walking. I walked into the room like this, like, I was like this. Like, I don't even want to touch nothing up in this motherfucker, and it stank, okay? I don't want to be here. So, no, I wasn't there by myself. I was there with me and my homegirl or whatever. So I'm over here. I'm trying to lay out some of my clothes or whatever. And I'm like trying not to touch nothing because I'm just so exhausted from, traveling. So me and my homegirl, a hot mess. So me and my homegirl woke up first thing in the morning, right? So she said the manager was going to be there at 10. We wanted to make sure we was there at 9:30 to see the manager walk in the door. Okay? So me and my homegirl go. We get up there bright and early, and we go to the hotel. And, we both, like, put on our very serious, very firm, listen, ma'am, something needs to be done. I'm going to be respectful, but get it right. Okay? And the manager was very nice. She apologized. She was very apologetic. She, and even the other staff was like, whoa, they did that. Like, what? Like, they was all like tripping on how the lady was acting because there was other people who had put in complaints that she had did the same thing to them. So they thankfully was able to accommodate me. So she was like, give us 10 minutes. We're going to upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade you to a nice room. We're not even going to charge you for today or whatever for the inconvenience. And then I'm going to drop the room rate to like it was like way below what they wanted to charge like $200 for the night, and then she dropped it like way below that or whatever, just to accommodate me. Like one night was free, and then the other night was like way below what she was supposed to charge. So I'm like, okay, we back in business. We back in the groove of things. Okay, this is this is much better because, child, I thought that we was gonna have to do a little bit of straightening up in here. But she straightened it out. She was a sweetheart. She was very understanding. She was very apologetic. And she was telling me that basically there was a problem with their IT department. So like their IT department, when it was supposed to be like a block saying that they were sold out, it was allowing bookings to still go through. Okay? And so, she was explaining how like this happened to like a lot of people. There was a lot of travelers who traveled there, thought they had a room, didn't have a room. They had to try to make some type of accommodations. And she was like, you know, I think the girl was overwhelmed. However, she still shouldn't have acted like, you know, she shouldn't have acted like that. So we had to wait 10 minutes. And so we went, got our stuff from the Red Roof. I hurried up and hauled my stuff from out of the Red Roof Hotel. By the time we came back, they gave us the room key. We had an upgraded room, and it was on. Okay, it was on like Donkey Kong. Okay, no, just kidding. So that was that. So I didn't make it to the first night. First night of Mochafest was a red party where like it's supposed to be like a red pool party, but it was raining and it was started storming, so they had to like move everybody on the inside to their banquet hall, and that was that. So the next day was day 2, which was their white party. Now, the white party is the party that had went viral. So after I had went through all of that with like, you know, getting my room situated, finally them being able to accommodate me getting a room, us, you know, being able to be where we supposed to be at, it like, you know, it was like a big relief. So I'm like, listen, I'm about to turn up. I'm about to have a good time. I'm not about to worry about nothing like that. I'm about to have fun. So me and my homegirl, we ended up, you know, getting ready. And this was the first party that I went to. So let me pull it up on the screen. Hold up. Let me pull it up on the screen. All right, so as you can see here, this is the all-white party. And if you see the background, you'll see that this is the same background that I had, is the same background from the very viral video that is going on around social media. Now, if you've seen this video, then you know what I'm talking about, okay? But let me tell you guys about the vibes. So a lot of people are looking at the video, and basically in the video, it was a man who they was in this crowd of people, okay? They was in this crowd of people, and he pulled his wang out, okay? And I'm explaining the video right now. So in the video, there were guests that was at this same pool party that I was at, okay? They were at this pool party. And it's this guy right here with this orange hat. Now, in the video, as you see, there's a bunch of people looking around, and it was just out in the open at the party. So he was turning up, and while he was turning up, he pulled his wang out, and one girl, she was a bigger girl, and she had a bald head. They was calling her Lunel. Now, she don't really look like Lunel, but they gave her the description of Lunel. Now, the girl that they was calling Lunel, she started, you know, going to town on the wang. Then her friend started going to town on the wang, and then the girl that they was calling Lunel, she started slamming the guy wang in the other girl mouth. So then that happened. Now, I visibly didn't see that. I was in my own world. I was turning up. From my perception of what I seen, it was a lot of people turning up and twerking. Okay, we was having fun. It was good energy. It was good vibes. It was a vibe. Like, it was one of those things where, like, that video is giving the experience like a bad rep, because outside of that, like, I didn't even visibly see that, and I was there. But it actually was a good time. Now, outside of that situation where the guy had pulled his wang wang out, and the friend had went to town, and then she had the girl and she was ramming his thing up in there and all this stuff. Then there was another individual people, okay, where the guy, he had picked up this girl and she had on like a white thong, and he had picked up this girl and he was going to town on her. Okay? So he picked her up and she was on his face, and he was going to town on her. Okay? I'm gonna put the video in the chat real quick so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So then, outside of that, then I think the same girl, I don't know if it's the same girl or if it was another girl. Okay? Then there was another girl. She was laid back. Okay? And she was laid back and she got serviced. Okay? So then, you know, there was the guy who serviced the girl, and then there was a girl who serviced another girl. Okay? And that was all going on at the party. Now, the only thing that I visibly seen, and I put it on my story, there was two people, and this is what I seen from my own eyes. And I put it on my story, and those of you guys who were on my Nick at Night story, then y'all seen it. But there was two people who was in the pool. And on my story, I said the guy had picked up the girl, and I was like, they look like they hunching. But this was unbeknownst to me, knowing all the other stuff that was going on. I'm just like, you know, they look like they hunching. Okay? So that's what I seen. A couple that was in the pool, they looked like they might have been, I don't know. But it was on my Snap. And if you was on my Instagram, then you seen it. So anyway, so that was that. So from my experience, you know, like I said, once I got there, it was a lot of good energy. Of course, there was a lot of guys, like, you know, trying to holler. Like, right when me and my homegirl had got into the party, basically, like, I had, like, a shot. I had bought me a shot, and I had took my shot. Like, I think I had, like, a double shot of Patron. So I had like a double shot of Patron. My friend had some Patron, and we took our shots and we put our drinks down. So I'm walking in the crowd trying to like see what's going on, see what's happening, see, you know, what's going on. So as I'm walking through the crowd, this guy walks up to me and he's like, you and your homegirl, y'all don't got no drinks. Y'all need a drink. So I was like, he was like, what you drinking on? I was like, well, I was drinking on Patron. He was like, all right, well, I'm gonna get you some Patron. So I say, okay. So he say, what's your Cash App? So I say, I give him my Cash App. I was like, you gonna send me the Cash App to get the drinks? He was like, yeah. So I give the guy my Cash App, and he sends me money to go buy drinks for me and my friend. So I say, okay. So I start walking to the bar, and he walks to the bar with me. So I'm thinking like, okay, well, I'm gonna pay, you know, for the drinks. He then pulls out his card and pays for the drinks after he sent me a Cash App to buy the drinks. Then he goes to the bar and he buys the drinks himself. And so I'm like, so do you want me to send you back the Cash App or what? So he like, no, you could keep the Cash App. So I said, okay, we in the game. So cool. So I'm drinking, me and my friend drinking. We're meeting people. Like, it was just like a whole bunch of people meeting people, you know, and everything like that. So everybody was turning up. So I'm telling my friend, I'm like, all right, we about to go and we about to go to the club. Okay, like we about to go to the club. So the Mochafest was having a lingerie party. Now, whenever they have a lingerie party, the people be naked. Clearly, they be titties out in a net thing, everything. They damn near naked. I didn't really want to go to the lingerie party. I knew I didn't want to go to the lingerie party. So I was like, I'm going to go to the white party. And then after the white party, I'm going to do a regular Texas event. Like, I'm going to go to like a regular Texas club. So me and my homegirl, we go up to the room and we go get ready to go out. So she goes to get in the shower first. So as she go get in the shower, I call myself laying down until she get out the shower. Next thing I know, I wake up, it's damn near 2:00 in the morning. Okay? I go from, we finna turn up, I'm about to go out to the club. My homegirl, she go take her shower first. I go lay down, and next thing I know, I wake up and I look at my phone, and it is 2:00 in the morning. I done dozed all the way off. I'm like, oh my God, fell asleep. So my homegirl was like, bitch, you was out. Like, you would not get up. She said, she tried to wake me up. She said I had an attitude. I was snapping at her, telling her to leave me the hell alone. All kind of stuff. I had no idea. I was drunk. Okay, I was drunk and I was tired. So I said, okay, well, it should be around the time that the lingerie should be done by now. Like, the lingerie party should be done by now. Let's go down to the lobby and see if there is an after hours that we could go to. So we get dressed. I get in the shower, I get out, I get dressed, and we go down to the lobby. We go down to the lobby, and it's a lot of people coming, and they were in the lobby. So there was people like I don't know what time the lingerie party closed. You said it closed at 2? I don't know what time it closed. I'm just from California, and our stuff normally in around 2. So I'm like, okay, it should be winding down around that time. Anyways, so we go down to the lobby, and inside the lobby, there was like this bar in the lobby where they serve food and they serve drinks. So we go to the lobby, and so we hang out in the lobby for like an hour, and then they bring the food out. So they end up bringing the food out, but then that particular bar inside the hotel ended up closing. So we ended up going to another part of the hotel where it was like another part of the lobby. So I'm sitting down eating my food. It's a group of people at the table behind us. Like, it's like some guys and some girls, and they had came back from the lingerie party. So some of the girls had on like some of they like damn near naked stuff. Like, it was hardly anything on. The guys had on like they little like Versace robes and, you know, stuff like that. I'm fully clothed because I didn't have no intentions on going to the damn thing. Okay? So my homegirl, she was on FaceTime talking to one of her friends. So she had showed the lobby and showed like, you know, all the people that was in the lobby. So then a guy comes down, he got a speaker and he just blasting the speaker like we in the club, child, and we in the hotel lobby. So my friend go up to this guy because her friend seen some guy and he was like, she was like, oh, he's handsome. Like, tell him I said hi. So she goes, takes her phone up to the guy, and I'm sitting here minding my business. I'm sitting here eating my food. She goes, takes her phone up to the guy to say, hey, I'm on FaceTime with my friend, and she thinks that you handsome. A girl taps her that was at the table next to her. A girl taps her and says, oh, you should talk to him. He got a big wang wang. She said, and he do it real good. And so my friend said, like, what? Huh? She was like, oh, yeah, it went down last night. And she said, and he got a big wang wang, and you should definitely talk to him. So then my friend, I guess she trying to explain to the girl, like, no, I'm not the one who want to talk to him. My friend on the phone want to talk to him. So So then it's a guy that was also at the table. He had on a Versace robe. So he called her over there, and so he like bring her in close. And so I'm eating my food, and I'm looking like, what is going on? Like, what do they got going on? So my friend come to me, and she said, bitch, you know what they just asked me? And I'm like, no, like, what happened? Like, what? She was like, she just told me, he got a big wang wang. He just told me they about to go up in the room, and they wanted me to join in on their orgy. I said, what? She said, yes. The two girls right here, they just told me that they about to go up with them, and they wanted me to join in on their orgy. I said, bitch, what? I said, oh, hell no. I said, oh, hell no. What the fuck is going on here? So as that's happening, more people are coming in from the lingerie party. And so I'm like, it's a lot going on. People barely had any, like I'm telling you, the girls had on like, say like you put on a stocking and you don't got no pasties on and you got on a thin little bitty thong on. It was it was a lot going on. Like they didn't hardly have no clothes on. So I'm like, this is a lot. This is a lot. And I'm just over here eating my hot wings, eating my fries. And I'm like, bitch, I'm about to go up to the damn room. So by now, it's getting later. I'm getting tired again. And I'm like, I'm about to go up to the room because I want to change my hair. Now, the very first day, as y'all see, and some of y'all seen, I had braided my hair. So I had braided my hair in individuals. And you can see in this video right here, my hair is kind of like braided in individuals and everything like that. So for the next day, I'm like, I wasn't really like once I got all dressed up, like it looked cute, but I really wanted, I wanted my hair down. Like I didn't want the braids no more. So I'm like, let me head up, let me take my braids down and let me just do my hair in a weave. Okay. Like, y'all got a lot going on. Let me go do my hair. So I went up, my homegirl went up and she helped me take my braids down. I took my braids down. I French braided my hair down. I put on, some hair. And I completely changed my hairstyle and I was ready for day 2. So the day 2 for me was day 3 for the Mochafest. So we get up, we go to the mall, we go eat, and then we come back and we get ready to go to the next event, which was a brunch. So they had a brunch, and that's where you guys see I had did my hair like this. I had completely changed my hairstyle, and I had did the orange look. So let me show you guys the orange look that I had. So this was the next day where I completely changed my hair, and I had on the orange. Okay? So at this event, it was a brunch. It was bottomless mimosas, and they had also provided all of the brunch food. They had waffles, chicken tenders, grits, sausage, all kind of variety of food, eggs, all kind of variety of foods. I think like shrimp, stuff like that. And it was you get the food and then you get the bottomless mimosas or whatever. And it was all included in the thing. So I changed up my look completely or whatever, and we end up going here. So this is the Cali Bar and Grill, and this is inside the Cali Bar and Grill, and it was also packed in here, and it was turned up. So, they had the girls shaking their rumps, and no, this is not me. People thought because I had on orange, this was also me. No, that's not me, okay? That was not me. So we go there to this event. Hold on, wait. To this place. So we go here and we had to wait in line. So we had to wait in line to get the food. So while we waiting in line to get the food, I'm talking to people, I'm mingling, and I'm having conversation. So I'm having a conversation with this guy, and he was saying that he got invited to a pool party. So me, I'm like, okay, well, shit, my day is open after this brunch thing or whatever. So the guy tells me that the pool party that he got invited to was an invite-only pool party. And he said that it was a lot of people was going to be there. So I'm like, okay, so what kind of pool party is it? Like, is it cracking? Like, is it going to be something that's cracking? Like, what is it? He look at me, and then he look at my homegirl, and then he going to say, well, to be honest, it's a swingers party, and I need 2 girls to come with me to play. Like, I need 2 girls to be able to enter and play. I said, a swingers party? I said, oh no, baby. Oh no. We not doing that. We is not doing that. So that was out. So I said, okay, people is off the chain. Okay. They said, I was like, they off the fucking chain up in here. He said, yeah, I just need 2 female, I need 2 ladies to play. Like, that's my entry. I need 2 girls to enter. And I said, oh no. We go past. I said, I heard about Chapman and Kirby and people telling me to go to Chapman and Kirby. So I said, that's where I'm going to go. I don't know about the pool party that you are talking about, but I'm going to go to Chapman and Kirby. So that's what I did. So after we went to the brunch, then I said, listen, these boots is cute, but they start hurting my feet after a while, okay? And so Chapman and Kirby, I knew that we didn't have a table, and I knew that, I probably more than likely would be standing around. So I said, let me go put on some more comfortable shoes and change my outfit. So then we went back to the room, and that's when I changed my outfit into this black outfit. So I changed into this, and I had on like some comfortable, some super comfy shoes or whatever, and we went to Chapman and Kirby. Now at Chapman and Kirby, it was a vibe. We had a lot of fun at Chapman and Kirby. There was a lot of people who had went to the Mochafest who was here. And then there was also another event called the Rose event. So there was another event called the Rose event or whatever. And so there was a lot of people. You said you would have left me in the room and went to the party? Child, I did not want to go to that swinger party. Y'all nasty. Y'all is nasty. Y'all nasty. But anyways, so we ended up here or whatever at Chapman and Kirby, and Chapman and Kirby is where, like, I also started, like, I started seeing people that I seen at the Mochafest. Like, I have made friends, child, at the Mochafest. So I'm reuniting with my newfound friends that I done made. We kikiing it up. I'm meeting new people, child. It got to the point to where so many different, and this is not even, and I honestly, this is just because it was a lot of people from out of town and they was all just trying to talk to girls. It was people from all over because there was 2 big events. There was the Rose event where the people wore the shades of pink, and that was a huge event on Saturday. And then there was the Mochafest. So there was all of us here in Houston, like a lot of people from out of town. So everybody just trying to talk to people, talk to, females and everything like that. Child, it got to a point where there was so many different people coming up to me to where it's like, I'm drunk, I'm drinking. As I'm putting numbers in my phone, I'm taking motherfucking pictures. I said, as soon as the number went in my phone, I did like this. Say cheese. And took that damn picture. I'm not gonna remember you tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm drunk. I'm turning up. I'm not gonna remember you. So I would literally put that number in my phone and go like this. Smile. and take their motherfucking picture. Okay? Period. I don't got time for that. I need to remember who the hell you is tomorrow, because I'm going to forget. As soon as. So this one boy, I took his picture, and as soon as I took his picture, it was off guard, and his head was like this. He said, no, let me, he had to get himself together for the picture. I said, okay, because I need a picture. I'm drunk, and I ain't going to remember. Click, and took the picture. Okay? That's the type of time I was on. So anyways, so after we left Chapman and Kirby, yes, a mug shot, okay? Yes, we had a straight mug shot situation going on anybody that was going to enter into that phone, okay? Period. So after we left there, then we went to 5015. So 5015 is like it's like the place that's like across from Turkey Leg Hut. We go to 5015 and it is like a lot of people. Like it's a lot of people going. It's a lot of people there. Like so they were like charging a cover, and it was like like kind of like a little bit of a hassle to get in. So we decided to go across the street. So there was a bar across the street, and it was just as packed, and it was free to get in. So we end up going to there, and we end up, hanging out, drinking some more, turning up, and everything like that. And then eventually it was time for us. We had to get back to the hotel room because her flight was at 6 a.m. My flight was at 7 a.m. So that means that we had to be at the airport at like 4 and 5. So, we didn't get no sleep, went back to the room, packed up our stuff, and came home. Now, I needed a full day to recover once I got home because, child, let me tell you, I had a time in Houston. Okay? I had a time in Houston. Somebody said I would have took Neek down through there. You would have took me down through where? Somebody said, what is Mochafest? Somebody fill me in, but I did see the freaky videos. Like I said, so Mochafest is a party company that they have parties all over the world. So the next party that they have, they're having they curate a whole weekend. So from Friday to Sunday, they'll have a big party on Friday, 2 big parties on Sunday. Like they'll have a day party and a night party on Sunday. And then they'll have a brunch. A day party and a night party on Saturday. And then they'll have a brunch on Sunday. So, somebody says, so you was extremely lit, extremely letting my hair down and having a good ass time. Okay, I had a ball. Okay, let me tell you, despite how the story started, I had a ball in Houston. Okay, I was turned the fuck up in Houston. Okay, I had a ball. Despite the craziness that they had going on, it's all in how you conduct yourself. It was a ball. There was people literally from all over. There was people from Toronto, Canada, New York. There was people from Detroit, DC. I met people from Chicago. I met people from literally all over. I met people, and I was turned, and I was drinking, and I was looking cute, and I was letting them buy my drinks, and I was having a good old time. Okay? On period. Would I move there? Probably not. It was just somewhere to go. Somebody said Neek was outside. I definitely was. I definitely was outside, baby. But being that the next one outside of shut up. Stevie J's talking about it better be spider webs on that. Touch your nose and mind your business. Okay? Mind your business. But anyways, being that they're going to have one in Jamaica, and that's out the country, but the next one that's domestic, being that how things went down in Houston, I'm sure people are going to be going to the Atlanta one expecting things to be turned. Like me and my homegirl, we literally was in Chapman and Kirby, and dudes was in huddles watching the video. Because mind you, I went to Chapman and Kirby on Sunday. The white party that went viral was on Saturday. So people was literally huddled up at Chapman and Kirby watching the video of the girl servicing the wang wang. And so me and my homegirl was like, you see that? Ain't that crazy? Like, we was there, so we started talking about it. And they was like, if niggas didn't want to come to this Mochafest, he was like, I guarantee you this video just sold out the next Mochafest, because people gonna go there expecting to have action. So go at your own risk. Be able to throw them bows if anybody try you, but ultimately have a good time, because I damn sure had a good time. Okay. The one in Jamaica is Memorial Weekend. So for some people, that's a little bit too soon to go out the country. But the Atlanta one is in August. So that give people some time. But, you know, you said ATL, hell no. I mean, don't hunch on nothing and you'll be good. I don't see a problem with going to ATL and having a good time if you ain't planning on opening up your legs and hunching on nothing. Okay? You don't have to worry about what's going on in Atlanta if you keep your legs closed. Okay? Bring you some wang wang from where you from. That way, you ain't got to worry about it. Just go have a good time and enjoy the vibes, because it's a good time, okay? Just bring you some wang wang. Or if you don't want to bring no wang wang, go to my website, www.neekatnight.com. Now, over on my website, you could go out of town, you could turn up, you could be lit, you could get drunk, and you could have a good time at a Mochafest, and you ain't got to worry about nobody crusty son touching you, because you could service yourself, so you ain't got to worry about that, okay? So this right here is a vibrator on my website. It looks like a lipstick. You could pack it in your luggage, and nobody is none the wiser that you ain't got to worry or be tempted by these little knuckleheads with these nice little chiseled chests and all that. You can service yourself by going to my website, www.neekatnight.com, and getting your instruments, okay? I also have something that you could throw into your makeup bag that looks like a makeup brush as well. And I realized I've been advertising this whole time, and I got a whole stock in inventory. And I'm like, why are the makeup brushes not selling? And I forgot to hit the live button to make it live for y'all to be able to buy them. So I'm sorry, but tonight I'm going to make this officially available. I thought it was available this whole time until I start seeing everything else selling but this. But anyways, this will be live tonight. It is a makeup brush that is 2 pieces, okay? And it comes off and it turns into a vibrator, okay? It's a makeup brush or vibrator, whichever one you want it to be, okay? And you go down there, you have you a good old time at Mochafest, and you ain't got to worry about what's going on in Atlanta. All you got to worry about is the vibes, okay? Just worry about the vibes and a good old time and service yourself, or bring you some in-house wang wang. It's still going to be a good time, because them people that was couples was still having a good time. Trust me, I was people watching, and everybody was turned up, okay? Everybody was turned up, but you know, I was happy that I went because it was fun. It was a good time. Like, I had a good time, but I just wanted to tell y'all my experience. So if you guys do go, number one, make sure if you're going to stay at the hotel that they are having the Mochafest at, make sure to book your room through Mochafest, because that was the problem that I had. But also double check with the hotel and just double, triple check your room situation, because they had me all the way messed up in Houston, but you know, make sure you book your room through Mochafest if you're staying at the hotel that they're having it at. And then double check with the hotel directly to make sure you good. And if you follow those steps and you still got a problem, raise all hell. Okay? Raise all hell. But other than that, it was worth it to go, even though, you know, they started off having me messed up. I had a good time, and I do recommend. Okay? I do recommend just maybe if you don't have to stay at the hotel that they're having the Mochafest at, you know, it might be a little bit smoother because everything else ran smooth. Like getting into the event ran smooth, getting your wristbands, getting your, you know, anything that you needed, all that stuff ran smooth. The biggest problem that people had was them overbooking that hotel and not having rooms available for people. But other than that, everything else went smooth. The parties was turned up. The red party I didn't make it to because I was traveling that day, and you know, it was supposed to be a pool party, but because it was raining, they weren't able to have it be a pool party, so it ended up being in the banquet hall. But other than that, it was a good time. I had a good time. If no, there was no fights. I didn't see no fights. So let me rephrase. There was no fights that I saw. I didn't see no fights. Everybody was having a good time. You say you recommend me talk to you before I go out again. Why I gotta talk to you? Why I gotta talk to you? Why I gotta talk to you first? Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to share my time with y'all. I'm back home. Yesterday, I had to recover. I had to recover. And I had to sleep. Okay, and chill. Hey, Yusuf, how you doing? Did you have to pay for the parties? Yes, you do have to pay for the parties. You do have to pay for the parties. The parties are not free. But okay, so this is another tip that I will say. So they offer you to go to the parties a la carte, or they offer you to buy a wristband and you can go to every single party that they have for the weekend. In my opinion, I don't think the wristband is worth it. I think that the white party, each time that I have gone to Mochafest, because this is my second time going. So the last time that I went to Mochafest, I went to the white party, and I didn't go to the lingerie party, the last one either. And when I talked to the people who did go to the lingerie party and they also went to the white party, they were telling me that it wasn't worth it to go to every single one because, you know, you kind of, after a while, you start seeing the same exact people each time. So for me, what I vowed that I was going to do from now on is I'll probably pick the white party to go to if I fly in somewhere, or maybe I'll go to the red party and the white party, or maybe I'll go to the white party and the brunch, but I'm only going to pick 2. Like, that's my max. Only 2 of them out of the 4 parties that they have, or however many. 2 of them, and then go to the local stuff in the city. So, like, if I fly to Atlanta, or if I fly to D.C., because they're going to go to D.C., and they're going to go to, like, you know, Cancun, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, I would go to 1 or 2 parties with Mochafest, stay at the hotel that they're having Mochafest at, and then go to local stuff to where you are, the city that you're in. Okay? This is my second time. Let me show y'all. The first time I went to Mochafest was last year in Vegas. So they had Mochafest in Las Vegas last year. And so this was me last year at Mochafest. So this is me. If you guys seen these pictures on my social media, this was last year in August. They had did Vegas. So this was us at Mochafest. And it was a vibe. It was a fun time. For this event, Young Miami and JT, the City Girls, they performed. This was their red party that I went to. So yeah, so I had fun at the last one too. I don't know if y'all can really see it good. This is the red party in Vegas. I don't know if y'all can see it good, but this is last year in Vegas. But yeah. So, yeah, it's called, oh, you said, why is it called Mochafest? I don't know. Yeah, so celebrities perform at the Mochafest sometimes. They didn't have celebrities perform at this one in Houston because they having a lot of celebrities perform at the one in Jamaica. The one in Jamaica, they have 2 Chainz, Mario perform. The one that I went to last year in Vegas, they had City Girls perform. And who else? City Girls was like the main people that performed last year. And then like I don't think everyone they have performances, but like the big ones, they have performances here and there. So the one in Jamaica, they have 2 Chainz, Mario, who else? Let me see. They have a few different people. Let me see. 2 Chainz, Mario. Yeah, so they have different people perform at different ones. So this is Mario advertising that he gonna be at Mochafest in Jamaica.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mario. I'm reporting live from Dreamville Fest right now. Mama, I made it. I love you. Yo, Jamaica is going down May 27th. Mochafest. You gotta get your tickets right now. Book your flights. Book your rooms early. It's going up crazy at Waves Beach. Memorial Day weekend, so you know it's gonna be a movie. Alright? Be in the building. Be at the stage. I'm gonna be there performing live May 27th. Get your tickets, mochafest.com. Let's go.
Alright. So they having Mario. But if you go to Mochafest, if you go to their Instagram, you will see, I can't post all the videos, but you'll see that it be turned up. Okay? It be turned up. This is one of the Mochafest parties. That's when they went to Negril, Jamaica. I don't know how to say it, pronounce it. Negril, Jamaica. I think that was last year. They was turned up. Okay, they be turned. If you go to they social media. This is another one of their parties. This was last year in Houston. This was their party last year in Houston. Okay, and I went to the party this year in Houston. You said they owe me a promo code? Yeah, I mean, I had a good time, so I ain't even tripping. I literally, if I don't have a good time, I'm gonna tell y'all. But I literally had a good time. Other than the hotel situation, other than that, I had a good time. But yeah, so that's it. That's all, folks. I just wanted to tell y'all about it. I can't show y'all all the videos that they have on their Instagram because they're not safe for work, all of them. But you could go to their Instagram, Mochafest, and you can see some of their videos. You can see the vibes. You can see the turn up. And I'll catch y'all on